On August 12th, according to a growing corner of the internet, gravity will turn off. Not weaken, not fluctuate, turn off. Governments supposedly know. NASA allegedly has a contingency plan, and it's called Operation Anchor. People claim cities will float, oceans will lift, and humanity has 7 seconds to survive. Tonight, we ask the most important question of all. What the hell is the internet talking about?
Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast, the Project Investigation Collaboration, brought to you by the Veritas Project. And as always, we are here with our gracious host and founder of the Veritas Project, Robert Wiki Bob Curtis.
Hello.
And I'm lead investigator Todd Boyer, and welcome to the podcast, everybody.
Yeah, welcome in.
So, local news. Bob, you've had a crazy week.
Yeah.
You got bad news and then good news.
Yeah, I got let go from my job, and then got another job the next day.
At like a 50% pay raise.
Yeah.
That's the insanity of it.
Making a lot more. More money for less work is the American way, right?
Right? And it's unbelievable. I can't believe you got that much of a bump. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But hey, that works out.
I'll take it.
Heck yeah. Right?
Right.
I mean, you can't beat that with a stick.
No.
So this week, my audiobook finally came out. We've had good sales the first few days. We gave out a bunch of free codes for people to review it. So that's out there. I'm just working on the other audiobook.
How about that?
So finally an audiobook that I encourage others to listen to, except for my family. If you're in my family, do not go listen to that audiobook. You do not want to hear me say the things that I say in that audiobook. I'm just saying. So.
Oh, man.
So, you and I, this week, have seen the craziest things on TikTok.
The pyramid thing was one thing, right? Because there is some junk science that you could get behind, right? Like the whole idea of space-based surface scanning radar seeing coils, 300 miles below the pyramids is on its face one of the silliest things I've ever heard until this thing came out. Right,
which I saw the video, and then you sent me the video like later on, and we were just like,
somebody shared it with me when it first came out on TikTok. And I just laughed. I was like, that's so dumb. And then later on that day, I was doom scrolling through TikTok, and I saw no less than probably 15 people running with this story as though it were a fact.
This is exactly the way it went down with the pyramids.
Yeah.
Exactly the same way.
And this is one of the most foolish things I've probably ever heard in my entire life.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
That's saying a lot. Because I investigate a lot of fringe, kind of out there things. Like I do fully dive into some absurd claims to see if maybe there's a little merit there. And this is a good one. This is good eating right here. This is the next level of. I want to say, like, you have to be kind of dumb to fall for this, but you have to have never paid attention in science class ever to believe this.
So the only way that I think that this is possibly reality, it would seriously mean that yes, we are living in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That is the only way that this is feasible.
Right.
That we are 100% living in the Matrix.
Right. Yeah.
So Bob, I'm going to let you tell them what this is.
So, the theory is that there are gravitons that are being emitted from 2 black holes simultaneously, which the odds of that are in, a billion decimal points, right? those gravitons are going to collide at exactly the same time, which is another whole magnitude of decimal points of odds. And then those gravitons are going to meet on the Earth on, what was it, August 12th?
And I'm sure it's in here.
It's August 12th,
yeah.
I think.
It's either the 12th or the 14th.
Yeah. So
we need to double check that.
The gravitons from these two black holes are traveling in polar opposition to each other. And when they meet on the Earth, they're going to cancel out the Earth's gravitational field for 7 seconds. And then
meaning, if you push off the Earth at all, you're going to go whoop.
Right. Or anyone.
Any direction.
You're just going to float away from the Earth.
Yep.
And people are like, well, I'm going to build this concrete thing in my backyard, and I'm going to survive because I'm going to chain myself to it. And I'm like, okay, hold on 1 second. Let me tell you a cute story. Do you know why you can't have an atmosphere on Mars? Because it doesn't have enough gravity to capture the oxygen molecules. So if the Earth gave up its gravity for 7 seconds, that's enough to deplete probably 60% of the oxygen on our planet, which it would turn the Earth into a comet for those 7 seconds. And all of the oxygen, all of the water, all of the vapor would just trail behind the Earth in opposition to the sun. Not to mention, in 7 seconds of zero gravity, you would be probably 40 stories in
That's
the
what
air.
they're saying too. They're estimating like 60 meters is what they're estimating.
And then when gravity, I guess, switched back on,
right,
you would just smash into
the ground.
And I don't know if you know how modern construction works, but houses aren't bolted to the ground.
They're not.
Gravity holds the house together the way it's configured right now. There's a foundation, and then there's the structure of the house sitting on it, and the weight of the house is what holds it onto the foundation. So if your gravity canceled out, your house would just float away, little Dorothy, and your neighbor would become the Wicked Witch of the East when it came back down.
So where this came from is supposedly that's a NASA leaked document. Right, that's heavily redacted if you get a chance to see this thing. And they're saying that this budget for this project, it's called Operation Anchor, and it's $89 billion budget.
Right, for this one project at NASA.
Yeah.
NASA's budget is $25 billion.
Right. And if you look all over TikTok, there's AI-generated summaries and AI-generated videos and just...
And people are eating it up on Reddit.
Just exactly the way it played out for the pyramids.
Right. Yep. And that's what I said. I was like...
we need to make up one. We need to start one and make up one.
Right.
And so we get like 8 billion views.
Yeah. Get like a million clicks. We heard it here first.
Yeah. Just, I mean...
It reminds me of... I don't know if you remember, back in the 80s, there was a thing going around that Mars was the same size as the moon.
Really?
And everybody believed it. And Discover magazine was like, you people drink your breakfast, don't you? Like, it's impossible for a planet the size of Mars to be the same size as our moon, because it has moons. Mars has moons, right? So what do Deimos and Phobos do if Mars is a moon? Like, who orbits who? Like, it's so foolish.
I mean, the way it's named is Operation Anchor. I mean, that's a classic naming convention by the military, or whatever. I mean, the name sounds legit.
Yeah.
But as far as
there's more foolish things that we've covered, like Operation High Jump. Right?
I mean,
so Operation Anchor doesn't sound too outlandish.
So, and the thing is gravity is about mass, not energy.
Exactly.
It's the amount of gravity the planet has to do with the amount of mass the planet has.
Right.
Not the size.
Yeah.
So the density of the planet.
And its core.
It determines how much gravity it has. So technically, there could be an Earth-sized planet out there with twice or 3 times the gravity because the density is thicker.
Right, because its core
is thicker, metal or whatever.
Right. Exactly.
So that's what determines gravity, not some kind of energy that's just going to freaking turn off. Right?
Just turn off the mass.
Kim says size matters on the TikToks. I mean, hey.
It's so outlandish that like the thing that gets me isn't that these theories are so crazy.
Oh my gosh.
It's that people believe.
We never hit record.
Oh my god. Well,
so I guess we're going to use camera video this week. So these are out of this picture. This whole time I'm sitting here watching it peek over there and watching the levels, and we don't even need it. Might as well swing that out of the way. So
I paid a lot of money for that microphone.
Yeah. Oh well, we're going old school. Is it plugged in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how we record the Midnight Matinee.
Yeah. So we're going old school again for a week. So,
oh damn.
Darn it. Yeah, we're not starting over. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, 10 minutes though. I mean, it's not a lot, but.
So basically, you can't turn off mass.
Right.
And if there was a way that something happened and it demagnetized your mass and made it way less, then it wouldn't turn back on, right? So like if a big enough field of gravitons came and canceled out the mass of an object in space, that's forever, right? So now your planet just weighs less. It's not like it would just turn back on like a switch and then you would just smash back into the earth. Like you'd just be floating around. Right? Like it's so crazy.
It's not like it would somehow restart. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Like there's no way that, and then like Bob said, even with like the water and all that kind of stuff, whatever the trailing edge, wherever the tide is highest, all that water would just go whoop,
it would just float away.
It would just
float off like you would.
For 7 seconds.
For 7 seconds, the ocean would be in the air.
Right.
And then it's going to smash back down. So everybody on the boat's going to be having a bad day.
And the thing is they're only looking at like so many million casualties, right?
Yeah.
And it's like 60 million, or they're saying 60 million deaths.
Right.
Right.
But they're talking about deaths from being pancaked.
Right.
They're not talking about deaths from the atmosphere going away.
Right. Because, I mean, this would be an extinction level event.
Oh, of course it would. If it was possible that you could cancel out 100% of the Earth's mass for 7 seconds, that it would kill everything. Because without all of the radiation belt protection, from the rotation of the Earth and our magnetic field and all of that would be canceled out. Whoever was on the sunny side of the Earth would get incinerated and irradiated at the same time.
So let's get even a little more detailed. So the way orbit works, things orbiting around, all the satellites orbiting around the Earth.
Oh, yeah.
The way orbit works is they are literally in a state of free fall.
Right.
They are literally falling around the Earth.
Yeah.
It's not
like an egg shape.
Yeah. It's not really. They're not really staying still.
Right.
They're honestly continuously falling.
Right.
Right.
And they fall at such velocity that they kind of miss the atmosphere and then go out on the other side.
Right.
And then they just constantly do that, and that's how orbit works.
That's how it works. So that means if this shut off for 7 seconds, every satellite, the space station, everything would just go.
It would just be thrown into space like somebody, just like a little kid with a tennis ball. It would just.
It'd be confetti at a party.
Yeah,
it would just go everywhere.
All the Starlink satellites would just be. They'd all be like Voyager now. They'd just be.
Now, not only that, but with the rotation of the Earth, would we be flung off with the velocity of the rotation?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know that we would lose a majority of the atmosphere without gravity to hold it onto the Earth, because that's what happened to Mars.
Right.
So 100%, like there would be a tail, a tail like a comet of our atmosphere going away from the sun.
And the 7 seconds thing, 7 seconds sounds just scary enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
it's
right.
not 10 or 15 or 20, you know, it's like, oh, well, you know, that sounds absurd. But 7 sounds, it's not minimal and it's not a lot. So it sounds
Right.
just enough to be dramatic.
Right. It's almost like it was crafted by like AI or something. Right. Like
Right? Right. I wonder if that's somebody said, give me an Earth level, you know, extinction event.
Right. Something that's what do you call it?
They threw it out there.
Plausible.
Plausible.
Something
And
that's
threw it out there,
plausible,
yeah.
and that I can get some clickbait creepypasta going on.
Right. Yeah. It really feels just enough to
Right.
be scary. You know, hey, we might get lucky. It might happen on the third annual meet and greet. You know, I mean.
Right.
Everybody's in town. I mean, if we're going to go out, let's go out with some fun.
It almost sounds
Just
like
saying.
like a Hollywood movie plot.
It
Like
really
one of those,
does.
what was that one with John Cusack? You know, where all the stuff is collapsing. He's trying to drive the car. Like it sounds like one of those things. You know, what I
Right.
mean? Like you know this couldn't happen, right? Like even if it did, even if it was for 1 second that gravity failed, the plate tectonics of the Earth, they would move, right? Because without the
Yeah.
mass of the Earth holding them into stasis, then they would all fight for fault lines
Right.
in every direction, because the Earth, you know, they're smashed against each other here, but if gravity let go of them, they would
raise
all,
up and then smash back down.
basically
Now-
it'd be the end of the Earth.
Now we were talking beforehand that NASA's whole budget is $25 billion,
Right.
right? And this is a $89 billion
$89
secret
billion
project.
right?
You know, with thousands of leaks, 0 evidence.
Right.
You know, well, come on now.
Like how could this happen without oversight? Like, well, maybe they said it was a nursing daycare thing in Minnesota. Oh, you know,
I can't believe you went there.
you're gonna waste millions of dollars in government money.
Right.
That's their kings at it up there.
Yeah, and people love this kind of stuff. I mean, it creates a buzz.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that's the whole thing is, you know, creating a buzz and getting the clicks and all that kind of stuff.
And everybody
So-
wants to be the first one to say it. That's the thing.
And you and I, we're gonna be the first ones to go, this is absolute trash.
Right.
You know,
and then everybody's
like,
going to dump on us. Like, oh, we remember them. They're the guys that poo-pooed on the pyramid thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because it's not real.
Yeah, we poo-pooed on the pyramid thing and then watched everybody go, oh.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
That one's trying to make a comeback, too.
It is, too. Someone just shared with me earlier today a video of some ladies, like, there are still people talking about this. I'm like,
Then they're
still
they're
dummies.
not the smartest peoples in the world then.
There are still dummies out there trying to tell you that surface scanning radar, say that really slow so that you can hear yourself say it.
What was that first part again? Say that one more time.
The surface scanning radar detected structure.
What does that scan? That scans 300 feet below the
Yeah,
surface? Is that what
right.
you said?
Right. Like, what? So, the SRAD, right? The
Right.
Surface Radar Anomaly Detection System on a satellite, by the way, detected structures below the pyramid.
Oh, God,
None of that is real.
Yeah. And here we are again. And I saw this and I was just like, this is so out there.
I actually had ChatGPT go through NASA's budget today.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, go through their budget line by line and find me the money that would be for this. And ChatGPT said, no. There's none of it. Everything that's in their budget is either tagged or classified. There's nothing that this big that you could hide.
Well, and the thing is, if this was created with AI, which it probably was,
Oh yeah, had to be.
if you guys know and dig deep into AI lies, AI hallucinates,
Oh, yeah.
AI does all kinds of craziness.
And it links to articles that don't exist.
Right. It makes things up. I saw where a guy said, hey, how do I look in this picture? And the AI's like, oh, I don't see the picture. And the guy's like, here, it's right here. And the AI's like, oh, you look great, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, how do you know what I look like? I didn't upload the picture. Like AI was even backtracking, you know? So it's like, you know, so it can create the fake citations. It can, you know, it writes it confidently. Like it's telling you the truth, but
It'll
so
give you
full of garbage.
It'll give you a citation.
Yeah.
It'll say like, "Oh, in this article, blah blah blah, PhD said blah blah blah," and then when you go and click that person's name, like in Stanford.edu, they don't exist.
They don't exist.
No.
Man, you know what though, Bob? That brings up a whole can of worms about AI.
Yeah.
What if it's pulling from another dimension?
Right. Right.
So that person does exist in another dimension, but not ours. Oh, boy.
I never thought
Did I
about
just
that.
open a whole can of worms or what?
How
Dang.
about that? That is the thing. That could, I mean, well, it's not, but I mean, that could be.
That's a plausible theory.
Right?
I mean.
Yeah.
Dang.
Huh.
Wow.
Like it's quoting article from another dimension. Yeah. I'm here for it.
Bob's like, I'm down. I'm good with that. We're fringe enough. That makes sense.
That makes more sense than this does. That's how bad this is. AI using another dimension makes more sense than the Earth losing its gravity.
Oh, man. Back on the doomsday. How many times have we gone through the doomsday stuff? I mean, it's just...
Every year there's a new one.
You know, the Mayan calendar and, you know, just... You name it, there's been doomsdays.
We've covered some that are pretty plausible.
Yeah.
Like the super volcanoes, like that. That's a ticking time bomb.
That's a ticking time bomb. That happens, we're toast.
Yeah. That could happen any day.
Yeah. I did hear, I honestly did hear one recently about the Italian supervolcano going off. Mm-hmm. So, you know, there are a lot of other things out there that will wipe us out before we ever see gravity turn off. Just saying.
Right.
You know, there are a lot of supervolcanoes out there that are long overdue. Yeah. There's fault lines that are long overdue. You know, Yellowstone's like 10,000 years overdue or something like that. Something absurd.
Yeah, something.
It's ridiculous. And plus all the activity they've had up there going on. So, you know, which we've talked about, you know, in the last couple months back. So, guys, don't worry about this. It's just a bunch of trash. It's just a bunch of garbage. You know, and we get to the point that we get tired of seeing it.
Yeah. And
tired of it getting spread. And there are other people out there that are like 100% on board.
Oh, yeah.
I told Bob we need to have a seatbelt party where we all just seatbelt ourselves to the planet. And, you know.
We'll get a bunch of concrete and make a big D-ring in the backyard.
Yeah.
And everybody will just clip in.
We'll just party, and then whenever we'll have a barbecue whenever it goes, whenever the gravity goes off.
Right.
We'll be on like 20-foot chains so the fall won't be so far. Bink. We'll just all float up and like, bink, come back down. Put yourself back down, you know, before we fall the 20 feet.
Watch the house float away.
Yeah.
Watch your car float away.
Hope it doesn't fall on us when the gravity kicks back on. But, so, thank you guys for joining us. I know this was kind of a shorter one, but this was such a weird
poignant
thing.
Topic.
Yeah, we had to get on.
We wanted to get ahead of it before it got into even more foolish.
Oh, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So I don't even know where to go for this. Yeah, thanks guys for joining us. Don't forget, if you guys want to buy some merch, you know, go to Printify.
Yep.
Grab some merch off there, the cups, the shirts, all that good stuff, the stickers. Join us on the Discord. You know, come chit chat with us on Discord. Join Bob, the Veritas Project on Facebook. And also, if you want to become a Patreon member, 0 level member gets you your name on the slide at the back of the podcast. Mm-hmm. And if you want to do the $5 membership, you get the postcard every month that we send out. You know, so you can get your little memorabilia there.
Right.
You know.
The postcards are cool.
And if you guys got something that you want us to cover, send it to Bob at therealveritasproject@gmail.com. He'll check it out. We'll make a podcast about it. If you've got a ghost story, tell us. We want to hear the whole thing. Get as detailed as you can. We'll talk about it. You know, we'll discuss it. Paranormal's our bread and butter, but we like to cover this fringe stuff too.
Yeah.
Ghost is our main go-to. So, I know it's a short one, guys, but thank you guys for joining us again. We appreciate you. You know, on behalf of Bob, Angie, Robin, and myself, you know, thank you for following us on. And don't forget to hit like, comment, share, and another one I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Don't forget about Dubby right here. To get your 10% discount on Dubby, go and use the code Whole Truth, all one word.
Yeah.
And get that 10% off. That's good stuff, man. I've been mixing. I've got the tiger's blood, and I've got some pink lemonade creatine, and I've been doubling the water and then mixing them together, and it's good.
Nice.
It's good stuff. So you get a little double action there. Get the caffeine and the creatine first thing in the morning. So, but thank you guys for joining us again for the podcast. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share for the YouTubes. If you're following us here, if you're watching here on TikTok, follow Bob. Follow myself down here at the bottom. I know I'm off the edge of the screen for you TikTokers today. But thank you guys for joining us. And remember,
stay curious
and find the truth. And we'll catch you guys next time. Bye, everybody.
See ya.